Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join? Yeah. Better give me some eggs. Come with me, help me say. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. I got a radio show. Just trying to give God some back. Just some back of what he done gave me. Just a portion, I'm just trying, man, to show some type of gratitude for all his blessings. I'm just trying to, man, just get it right sometimes. You know what I mean? I mean, man, you just can't do what you want to do and just live wrong all the time, man. You got to, at one point in time, Steve, come on, man. Come on, man. You could do better. I know you can. And you know what I had to do? I had to stop saying, I'm going to try to do better. And I just had to say, hey, man, I'm going to do better. Trying is just to put forth an effort, and then if it don't work, well, okay. But if you make up in your mind that I'm going to do something, then trying isn't enough. It's getting it done is the only thing that matters. See, it's the difference between doing and trying. We're going to try to win the game, or we're going to go out here to win the game. Now, trying to win the game means that you could lose. But when you got in your mind made up, most athletes will tell you that they go out there with the full intent and purpose of winning and winning only. See, they don't put the second place finisher on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Second place don't get you there. You got to win. And now take it out of the scope of athletics, but keep it in that type of analogy. In life, man, you want to win in life, don't you? I mean, at the end of the day, don't you want to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated of life? Don't you want to be recognized for your hard work? Don't you want, to be recognized in the bonus structure down at your job? Don't you want to have your plaque up on the wall down at your job? I mean, most people do. Some people could care less. Some people don't care about looking good or being their best. And that's cool, but I ain't talking to them, though. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to those of you who want to be the best you can be. People kill me when they get mad at people. And he brown nose and he all up on the employee of the month. Man, the dude doing his job to the best of his ability and he getting recognized for it. What that got to do with all that you talking about? Cause you ain't up there. It's amazing, man, how people describe other people's success. He's so lucky. Lucky. Hey, man, don't they kind of get you a little bit when people call you lucky? Let me tell you what luck really is, y'all. Luck is when hard work bumps up into opportunity. Some people call that luck, but hold on. Let's think about this. If you wasn't working hard, an opportunity presented itself, what would you call that? But see, when you've been working hard An opportunity presents itself and it bumps up into each other. Now people want to call that luck. But hold up, here go the part though that they ain't paying no attention to. Yeah, that opportunity came by. But if you had not been working hard and the hard work had not ran up into opportunity, what would you have? No, sir. It's not luck. It's work. It is work. Because there's a scripture that says faith without works is dead. But my mama was a Sunday school teacher. She taught me enough, though. Now, I know the difference between right and wrong just like you do. You ain't got to, it kills me when people write a strawberry letter. Am I wrong for this? Good and well, let's read your letter. Are you wrong for this? You wrong. But you don't need us to be telling, but I'm going to do this anyway. Well, see, go ahead, though. Do what you want to do. But you know what, y'all? Here's the best advice I can give you. And this is what I really came to talk about this morning, but I got sidetracked because I listened. Get out of your own way. So many of us are blocking our own blessings. We just in our own way. We are in our own way. And one of the most dangerous ways you can get in your way is to do it your way, to get it figured your way, and to lock in on your way, and this the way it's got to go. Do you know how many people are blocking their blessing? Do you know how long I blocked mine with that mindset right there? Look, cause it's the way you do it. You think that make it the right way? You think just cause you done thought on it long and hard, and that's what you really want. Do you really think that your way is the right way? Or could there be a better way? See, until I started listening to God and started paying attention to his way, man, I was spinning my wheels, man. I was out here so determined this how I was going to do it. But I had to learn how to get out of my own way. Cause just cause I could do it my way didn't mean it was the right way. I had to get out of my own way. Just get out your way, man. Now, what does that mean? That means, see, set your goals. That means have your dreams. I'm saying set your goals, man. I ain't saying don't set goals. Listen to me. Set your goals. What is it you want to happen? What is it you'd like to have? What is it you'd like to be? What do you aspire to? Set your goals and set your dreams. Now, take your goals and your dreams to God and ask God to show you how. Man, you can save yourself a lot of pain. Listen to somebody who did it his way for so long. And when I finally got out of my way, out of my own way, when you've heard old people say, let go and let God, you've heard them say that. I didn't get it, but I got it now. Let go and let God. And it's an amazing little saying though. Now, you may not get it now. It took me a bunch of years to get it too. But when I took my goals and my dreams and my vision to God, and I said, God, this is what I hope for. This is what I aspire to. This is what I want to be. This is where I would love to get to. Then I said, help me. Show me how. Point me in the right direction. Let me follow your footsteps. Guide me. And give me a spirit of discernment. Show me who wrong. Because I meet people every day ain't up to no good with me. Every single day. Oh, man, I can't believe I run up into you, man. The Lord told me something was going to happen to me today. Well, see, I talk to him every day. He did not mention you to me. He ain't said nothing to me. He didn't tell me what was going to happen in mine. Now, that don't mean it can't happen because I'm open to it. So really, man, I'm proud, and please know I'm listening as well as I've ever listened before. But get yourself together, though. See, know your goals and your dreams, and then let God show you how to do it. He'll do it. It's so important, everybody, that you get focused, that you aim for something, that you dream of something, that you aspire to something. But it's the best thing you can do after you do all that. Man, get God involved in it, man. Talk to him. I mean, why would you not? What you got to lose? You ain't got to go down there and make no big scene and run laps around the church and run up there and throw yourself on the altar and scream and flip over and throw money in the air. You ain't got to do that. This you and God, man. This you and God. You got to serve and praise him the way you do it. You got to let nobody else tell you how it's done. It's a personal relationship. People kill me if you don't do it this way, if you don't come here to this church and you don't run around in this circle and you don't get flipped in the air and you don't, hey man, you better go have a relationship with God, see what that's about. You understand? Don't nobody throw you off with all that, all right? All right, y'all. Talk to him. He'd love to hear from you today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is upon us. It is the morning hour. It is a moment that we've been waiting for all night, to be honest with you. I was hoping I would be here when it arrived. I am here, grateful, motivated, favored, and relentless in my pursuit of happiness. Even though the Constitution is not talking to us, I am in pursuit of my inalienable right to that pursuit of happiness. Damn it, here I am. Ladies and gentlemen, Shirley Strawberry.
I like it, Steve. Good morning. Good morning.
And Carla Farrell.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Never mad.
The legend that is Junior.
What up, Unc? What up, everybody? Morning.
The old and nearly defeated and very bitter about it, but a survivor, J. Anthony Brown.
What up, Mr. Harvey?
Ignorant at a whole nother level. PhD in it. Nephew Tommy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's Friday.
Woo! It's happening.
Friday. Frity. It's Friday. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Oh, it's great.
And you don't like Fridays? Why, nephew?
Because it's too close to Monday.
Ooh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes,
But you sounded excited about
Yeah.
Friday.
I get excited till Saturday come call. You know what I'm
This
saying?
logic right here, man.
Right up on Monday
That
again.
makes
God, dog.
So let me ask you a question, Tommy.
Sure.
What are you holding
day
your head, Steve?
Are you happy with?
What day am I happy with?
What's your favorite day of the week?
Every
Friday is too close.
Thursday. I like Thursday.
Why Thursday?
Because we almost, it's like the weekend starts for me actually on Thursday.
But
Being Saturday, I
But no, ho. But if you don't like the next day, which is Friday, because it's too close to Monday, that's why I'm trying to piece this together.
struggling over here.
You holding your head like you got a headache.
Yeah.
You got better stuff to do. You got 2 shows.
This is your
You
nephew.
ain't got to worry about this. This ain't nothing you got to think about.
You know what, Junior?
Thursday is 4 days away
Why
from
is you
Monday.
working your brain?
Thursday is 4 days away from Monday. Either way you go towards it. Think about it. Monday is just bad. So Thursday is 4 ways away. Either way you look at it.
Well,
And see, what
I
you don't
think the
understand
reason
is-
why you saying Thursday and Friday and using Monday, because you can't say Wednesday.
The truth will set you free.
I can say Wednesday anytime I want to say
You can
Wednesday.
say what?
That's cold.
I can say Wednesday anytime I want to say Wednesday.
Well, that's not it.
All right, listen. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew to run that prank back right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, it is time to start your morning off with the nephew and run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Right now, we in a stupid category, and that belongs to me. All right? Praise Dance Team is the name of this prank. Praise Dance Team. Cat Dog, if you would.
Hello. This is a day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. How you doing? I'm looking for Sister Tanya.
This is Sister Tanya.
Sister Tanya, this is Brother Fuller from the church. How are you?
Oh, I'm well, Brother Fuller. How are you?
I'm good. We wanted to give you a call about the praise dancing that's at the church. First of all, I wanted to really show you how much you're doing a great job over there with the praise dances, and you definitely do a great job on every third Sunday that you guys actually perform. Everybody seems to really like it.
Well, thank you. What can I do for you today?
There is a bit of a situation with, it's been brought to our attention. We actually had a small gathering, a little meeting about it, and I've been elected to actually give you a call.
And who is this again? I'm sorry. Who are you again?
Brother Fuller.
Uh-huh. And who had a meeting?
Some of the brothers at the church and pastor actually sat in for a moment on it, and I was actually elected to actually just give you a call. It's nothing that I don't think we can't get rectified and move on smoothly as we normally do. But I just think we wanted to reach out to you and kind of make you aware of it if you don't mind.
Okay. And what things are those?
Well, Sister Tanya, has any of the praise dancers before they became praise dancers was any of them strippers?
I beg your pardon?
Was any of the praise dancers that at the church that you have on the praise team right now, was any of them strippers in the past?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't really know who you are, and I don't really understand this line of questioning.
Like I said, I'm Brother Fuller. I don't think we've met, but like I said, I've been elected to give you a call. Now it seems like what happened is this past week when you all actually danced, it seemed like a couple of the girls was actually gyrating during the praise routine.
Say what? Gyrating. Brother Fuller, I don't know who you are, and I don't know what you saw. None of my girls were gyrating. They were dancing for the Lord, and I think if you look through your Lord's eye, perhaps you would see them better, instead of maybe you were looking through the gyrating eye.
No. See, a couple of the girls, we can point them out. A couple of them have strip girl tendencies, evidently, because some of them has been driving.
Strip girl tendencies. You know what? Sir, I think we need to complete this call. Perhaps I need to call Bishop and speak to him myself because, I don't know what you do all day, but I have a real job, and I'm sitting here holding a conversation in my office about gyrating strippers in the church. Are you kidding me?
Ma'am, listen. Now, here's a couple other things that they're talking about. Some of the girls' feet are real ashy when you all are performing, and they want to see if maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if y'all need the grip or whatever that y'all don't put lotion on. We're not sure what that is. As well as the toenail polish. Everybody has 3, 4, 5 different designs and everything. Is it any way y'all can be in unison with your toenail polish? But the most important thing is the gyrating during the dance routine.
I don't know what your feet look like. I don't need you calling me, talking to me about my girls, their feet, their nail polish. Perhaps your mind should be on Jesus instead of on them. How about that?
Hard, man, for my mind to be.
I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't know what your
for my mind to be on Jesus when somebody's shaking their butt at the church. Now, that's the problem.
You know what? Look, I'm at work. Now, I'm trying to keep a work tone. You're going to make me curse up in here. Now, let me tell you something. Don't call me anymore. I will deal with Pastor. If he has something to say with me, he can say it to me personally. But I'm done with this conversation.
Are you going to deal with the gyrating is what we want to know. Maybe, you know what, it just hit me. Maybe you one of the ones that's doing the gyrating.
Look, let me tell you something. My girls ain't doing no gyrating, and neither am I. Now, I am done with this conversation. Do you understand me?
But listen.
I'm done.
Are you done with the gyrating? That's what we want to stop. So we can't praise the Lord if the booties is shaking.
You know what? Sir, look, I got to go to work. I got to go. Now, again, I don't know what your issue is. It sounds to me like you have an issue with gyrating booties. I have not heard so much gyrating booties in one conversation in my entire life. Now, my mind is set on Jesus. I don't know what your mind is set on.
Well, Sister Tanya, before you was a praise dance ministry, over the ministry, did you ever used to strip?
You know, I didn't do no stripping. Now, did your wife do any stripping? Did your mama do any stripping?
What did you? Wait a minute, man.
You heard what I said. You heard how you like if somebody called you and asked you if your mama did some stripping? How you like that? I got
you know what I want to know? When is the next rehearsal? That way I can come and pick out who it is that's doing this gyrating.
No. You don't have any business at my rehearsal. I don't want to see you at my rehearsal. I don't want to see any parts of you in my rehearsal. If I see you near one of my girls, I swear I'm coming after you myself. Do you understand me?
We need to find out who's doing that gyrating.
You don't need to find out. You need to stay your butt in your own house.
And I'm glad y'all ain't dancing when the plate is being passed, because ain't no telling how you act with them wands coming through that.
You know what? That's it. You call me disrespecting me. I'm at work. I can't even handle this anymore. You know what? Don't call me no more. Don't look at my girls no more. Matter of fact, come near the church and see what I got for you.
I want to know is you going to stop the gyrating. When is you going to stop them from moving?
I'm not going to do it. Thing.
Who you think you talking to like that? You're supposed to be a minister leader.
You. I'm done listening to you. Now I'm getting ready to go.
Well, I got one more thing to say to you before you leave.
No, you ain't got a thing to say to me. I said I was done.
And I said I got one more thing to say. Is you listen.
You know what, man? Get off my phone.
I'm going to say it anyway. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your entire praise ministry congregation, all your girls got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, I'm a kill these. For real. Oh. Oh, they got me cursing on the radio. Oh, I think I'm going to have it.
Hey, I got one thing to ask you, Tanya. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Nobody else but the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It don't get no stupid than that. Okay? Don't get no stupid than that. It will be more stupid.
Stupid is making stops around the country, and the next stop is Stockbridge, Georgia. At the Bridge. It's the Bridge Amphitheater. You don't want to miss it. That's me. That's the lovely Monique, the legend herself. That's Rodney Perry in the building. That's Dominique in the building. And I believe that boy Tony Roberts, oh Lord have mercy, is in the building.
All right. Thank you, Nephew Tommy. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Right now, it is time. Yeah, for Ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building. Yeah. All right, so here we go. This one is from Tanjula in Mississippi. Tanjula writes, I'm a 32-year-old professional woman by day, and at night, I'm an escort. I keep a low profile in my city and go to the neighboring city for my escort business. I have been dating a guy for almost 3 months, and he thinks I'm a school teacher and model because I met him at a casting call for models for a music video. I need my side gig to pay off my student loans, but I know this guy won't like it. Should I be honest with him or keep the lie going? Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah.
So she says she does what in the daytime?
She's a professional woman, she says. She didn't say specifically, but at night.
So she's an escort.
Yeah, at night.
So what is the lie she's trying to keep going?
That she's an escort.
Wait a minute.
She's an escort to pay off her student loans, Steve.
Well, wait a minute. How did he meet her?
It says she met him. She's been dating him. He thinks she's a school teacher. She thinks he's a school teacher and a model because she met him at a casting call for models. For a music video. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So he didn't call the escort service and meet her.
No, sir.
Oh, okay. He met her at the thing. So he think, well,
he doesn't know.
the man.
Did you say T'Challa?
Tanjula.
Wait. Do her name sound familiar to you? Ain't like her damn name was Denise and I missed it.
Give her some advice. Don't get mad.
Well, first of all, change your damn name. Everybody gonna know who you are. Your name at the escort service or down at the school board. Tagula is very rare. So, look. Hey, look, young sister. You can't be so desperate to pay off your student loans that you'll do anything. Your reputation and your life forward after this is far more important than the present. And always understand that what you do in the dark today gonna come out in the light tomorrow. And it may ruin an opportunity with a career move or a man. So if I were you, I would double think this escort service business. It's paying off student loans ain't that important. They got all types of things available because of COVID now with student loans. You need to go online and research some of this stuff. They got programs to help you pay off student loans. You ain't got to sell yourself to pay off no damn loan. Think about your life moving forward. You're 32. You're an attractive girl.
So you think she should be honest with him?
No. Hell no.
Okay. Keep the lie going. Keep the lie going.
Your job is during the day you're a professional woman. That's your damn job. Do not tell this man you an escort.
Okay.
Just get out the escort business. This ain't the time for the truth. Where y'all keep getting this from?
That gets on your nerves.
Man, all this truth y'all be trying to tell.
Too much honesty.
No, nobody want to hear that. Dude be liking you now. You gonna tell him you a damn escort. He ain't finna take you to meet his mama.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So we're moving on. Ginger in Mobile, Alabama says, my husband and I bought a townhome in a part of town with a lot of young families. We're in our early 60s and downsized when we retired. The family's 2 doors down has a daughter that's a senior in high school, and she's got a boyfriend that's always around. Saturday, my husband and I saw this girl and her boyfriend making out in the car parked in front of our house. My husband is the type to mind his business, but not if it's in front of our house. Should we tell her parents about this?
No, that ain't your business.
You ain't never been in high school
Another
before.
truth moment.
That ain't your damn business. What is you talking about? Mind your damn business. Y'all don't want to move y'all old ass down there with all the young people. Now, if you should have stayed your ass where old people can't climb in back seats and do nothing. No, tell her parents what? Stop. It ain't your business. Your husband is the type to mind his business. You should too. And what good is telling it gonna do? All they gonna do is go somewhere else and sneak.
Yep.
You can't raise that little girl. That ain't your business. The hell is you over here for?
Because they downsized.
Downside. Go to senior citizen home if you that damn old.
Candace in Philly, we're moving on. Candace in Philly says, my mother and my crazy aunt may be sharing a man. My aunt and my stepdad have an inappropriate friendship. My aunt introduced him to my mom, but I think they used to mess around before that. We all went to my aunt's house last month for a cookout, and my aunt was sitting on my stepdad's lap. I noticed her suddenly grinding on his lap, and when she realized I saw it, she jumped up. I told my mom what happened, and she said they like to joke around like that. How can my mom be so blonde?
'Cause your mama like jokes. She said they joking around. Your mama probably laughing her ass off somewhere. Once again, if this ain't your damn business. What is wrong with these letters today? These grown ass people, consenting adults. Your aunt was on her sister's husband's lap grinding, saw you and jumped up.
Yeah.
Now he had to stay seated.
Obvious reasons.
Yeah, obvious reasons. Yeah.
So now I'm
Look
trying to
grind in
figure out.
peace.
Now, then you done already went and told your mama, and your mama told you they joke around like that. Your mama might already know what's going on. Your mama might be planning something. Go stay. Why is your young ass
like
in
a
this?
murder?
See, that's right. See, the other people was too old to be in this, and now you too young to be in this. Just the worst damn CLO question we ever had. All these nosy ass people.
So the bottom line, everybody mind your own business.
Mind your damn business. Write in here about something about your life.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, it's time for something funny, Steve. We want you to try and help people get their next job simply by crying, okay? I'm going to tell you what this is all about. It says breaking out some tears may help you land your next job. During a job interview, you definitely want them to remember you, and it turns out a few tears just might do the trick. While you may think that crying during the interview process would blow your chances of getting a job, there are some people who say it actually works wonders. So,
Okay, well, let's go then. Okay, we're in a job interview.
So come on,
you
Tommy.
and Carla are interviewing me.
Or Tommy.
I thought Tommy. Yeah, let Tommy interview you.
Yeah, okay.
And so let's go and let's start the interview. Let's start the interview. Here we go.
Well, good morning, Mr. Harvey. How are you today?
Hi, how are
Mr.
you? How are
Harvey.
you, Miss Strawberry, Mr. Miles? Thank you for having me. Such an opportunity.
All right, so Mr. Harvey, let's get started. I wanted to ask you, what exactly, what makes you qualified for this job?
Well, having had several jobs before that gave me the experience of the exact thing that you folks are looking for, that's pretty much made me qualified. And, you know, everybody that I've ever worked with have always said I was really just overqualified. You know, and here.
What is it?
Let me ask you something, Mr. Harvey. Why did you leave your last job?
Oh, God. It's just
What happened?
so difficult that you brought this up.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Do you need a moment?
I was there for 16 years, and now.
Oh, really?
They just came in and they just closed it. I mean, they just shut the doors.
Well,
I was in the parking lot when it happened. I was standing there and he had the chain out. What? Got the chain. And put the chain on the door.
Are you crying, Mr. Harvey?
No, I'm not. It was just so traumatic. I just chained the door.
It's a job interview.
Compose yourself.
Mr. Harvey, let me jump in here.
Okay, I just baked cookies the day before. They were all in there. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, sir.
Tommy.
I wanted to ask you, Mr. Harvey, you know, a job like this, you're going to be working with a lot of people. You're going to be doing a lot of interacting. You know, do you have the skill set to actually interact with other people?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I've interacted with... Quit slamming the damn door! I'm sorry, this doesn't take much.
We see.
Yeah. I interact with people from time to time. You know, just talking about it sort of gets me. You know, other than that, I'm fine with other people.
Mr. Harvey, this is a sales position we're looking to hire you for, and we just want to make sure that you're the right person. As Thomas mentioned earlier, you have the right qualifications for this position. You have to interact with people. You have to sell our product, and you know, people buy you first before they even buy the product. So I just want to make sure that you know, this little crying thing I hear, it's not really.
Listen, wait.
Oh, gee.
I don't cry.
Wait, I got a question for you, Mr. Harvey. What are your
but I don't just cry, you know, all the time.
Sounds like you do.
I'm out of work. Yeah. I'm crying because I'm out of work.
Yeah, there's no crying at work.
No, I'm not here yet. You hired me, I can stop. You would cry too if you weren't working. Go ahead, Miss Carly.
What are your strengths? Let's talk about something positive.
One of my strengths is I can absolutely pull it together.
Really?
That's one of my strong suits. I promise you I can if you just hire me. You just give me the job, you'll see. It's just like instant. If someone would just say, you're hired, I can begin to show you. But I'm just sitting here in the 18th interview. This is the third level. This is supposed to be it. I was told by your supervisor that we wouldn't even be in here this long. You're like, here I am, and we still talking. I ain't got no job.
Well, that's why it's called a process, Mr. Harvey.
Oh, process.
Yeah.
Oh, Father.
The interview process.
Lord, I suffer. Oh, Jesus.
Tommy, you got any more questions?
Hire him so he'll stop, please.
Well, let's evaluate Miss Shirley Strawberry and Carla. Do you think we have the right person for the job?
Well,
how about we let this person sell themselves in 30 seconds to us?
Okay, yeah, that sounds good too.
So, Mr. Harvey, could you sell yourself for 30 seconds to us, please?
Okay, hold up. Here we go.
You need a moment? You want to go out?
Yeah, just let me know in the 30 seconds.
Okay, and you can start now.
And now.
And I believe that I'm extremely qualified for this position due to the fact that I'm probably the most experienced candidate that you'll meet from time to time. I've also discovered that I have several traits that this company's lacking, and I can be a most fulfilling factor in developing the absolute direction of your firm and your company. I will be nothing but an asset, and that is why I think I should have the job.
Okay.
Well.
All right. He said a mouthful right there. No tears. Okay. If you're asking me, I would say he's hired.
Oh, God, look at you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Come on, Steve. J. Anthony Brown is here to murder another hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am on a delay.
Yes, you are.
But he is here. Don't be alarmed. I was doing something.
And we're doing something. It's called your show.
Your radio.
Guess what? Do it.
All right, everybody.
Why are you out
Yeah,
of
it
breath?
is.
I was just out of breath from following Steve. First I did the can do. That took a lot of breath. Then I went, all of that. All right, everybody, it's Halloween. Here's a Halloween ditty for you on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Check it out. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Say, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Damn, it's Halloween. Now I got to buy some candy. Kids holding out their hands. I think that big one was 23. Grown folks holding babies. They come from all over. Interrupting me while I'm watching TV. How many Donald Trump will I see? Too many babies. Too many babies. Too many babies. Damn, I hate Halloween. Too many babies. Too many babies. Too many babies. Yeah. All age, generate, baby dressing, screaming, mooing, lying, nice try. Why, God, trick-or-treating is a child thing. Such a scary face. Hey, you can bet I'll be set. The jet, the ant, funny, the brown, the spot, y'all. But I don't want to brag. Too many babies. Too many babies. Too many babies. Damn, I hate Halloween. Too many babies. Too many babies. Too many babies. Yeah. Too many babies. Damn, I hate Halloween. Too many babies. Too many babies.
Oh, right. I sure can say.
That's fire right there, Jay.
I'm going to play it at my wife's Halloween carnival in the backyard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that she throwing for all the grandkids.
That's going to be great.
I'm going to play.
Too many babies.
Damn, I hate
Halloween.
I'm going to play that in the backyard speakers.
Hey, this year I'm gonna dress up
All
as
right,
healthy.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, guys, listen up. Here's a good one for you. A social media question we found on our Facebook page. What if before dating someone new, and I know you guys are married, but you needed two different references from exes, even if before you got married? How about that? You needed two different references from your exes. Here's the question. Which of your exes would be your two references and why? And what would they say? What do you think they'd say?
No.
Come on, Kier, Junior,
No, Shirley.
Spade.
No.
Let's go.
We're not doing none of my exes, but we can go is back to Vacation Bible School and get somebody out of there. Go and get somebody in my adult life.
As a reference.
Yeah, as a reference. You need somebody who was in church to talk about me.
I was going to tell you, both of my references was from the 5th grade.
All right, well, let's hear it.
And what they would say about me is,
What would they say?
he showed so much promise and he was trying to overcome a stutter.
And he was determined.
Just glowing, Steve. Just glowing remark.
And just the way he wore his older brother's clothes. It was just fascinating. The way he would double wrap his belt around his thin, frail, underdeveloped body. And his ability to cut out cardboard, the shape of his shoe, and stick it in there so you never even knew that the bottom of his shoes had holes in it. He was just amazing. He was really, if you ever get a chance, his sliding board skills, this boy would go up to the top of the step and jump halfway down the sliding board before his butt even hit it, and then fly up in the air and land on his feet. You should, I always knew he was going to be something.
You've been on this earth for 63 years, and the reference from your exes, we going back to when you were 10?
Fifth grade.
Yeah.
All right. You think that's something. Okay, Tommy. What about you? You think that was something from Uncle Steve? What about you, Tommy? Your exes. What would they say and who would they be? Come on.
I'm so scared right now, Shirley. I'm married. I'm scared.
You say the dumbest things ever on this show.
I know, but I found out earlier this week she's been listening all week. I'm scared over my damn mouth right now.
Thank you, Jackie. We love you, Jackie.
Shout out to Jackie.
I'll tell you what they said, because I knew all of them.
Okay. Oh, please. Yes.
Come on, Steve.
Yes, girls, I would recommend him. He kept all his promises, He said he would never leave me. He didn't. I got rid of him. He said that, the thing about him, he's very much the same today as he was then. He hasn't let money affect him. He ain't let money affect him. He was stupid then. He's still stupid.
I missed that part.
And then, the most obvious one is, look, he wear the same size shoe. He the same height. This is a person who's never changed.
I should have done my own.
Yeah. What would Big Honey say, Uncle? Big Honey had to be a
Big Honey. God.
Now, let me tell you something.
And for those that don't know who Big Honey is,
hold on.
She was
one of Tommy's ex
girlfriend, right before
back
he
in
got
the day,
married.
boy.
Yeah, close to
On her back, her tattoo was a slab of ribs.
You know what?
And you used to call her Big.
Oh, Sarah, do you remember Kiwi?
Yes,
Baby
I
back.
do.
Y'all remember Kiwi? Oh,
yes,
man.
I remember.
Kiwi's tattoo on her back was an
Another
ice
ex.
cream sundae.
Not the fruit, not the kiwi.
No, the whole sundae.
Oh, Big Honey, man. God, dog. Boy, I had some cold ones, boy. I had some.
I remember Kiwi. She had the short hair, too.
Oh, man. Big Honey's sons jumped on me.
Don't say nothing else. We're not going to bring up your exes.
Whooped my ass in front of their house, man. I ain't forgot that.
Yep, the 8 and 9-year-old woke his ass.
Steve, you tell it all, don't you? Coming up next, the nephew with the prank phone call right after
His
this.
ass like he was Cat Williams.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, my wife's young friend. We'll get into it, but right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Well, Shirley, a lot of parents hate to hear it. Some of them get the call, It happens sometimes. Your son didn't make the team. I'm going to say it again. Your son didn't make the team. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Miss Lydia.
This is she. Master's calling.
This is Coach Watkins up at the school. How are you?
Hey, Coach Watkins, I'm fine. What can I do for you?
Listen, we've had Malik out for the last week and a half. He's been coming to practice here at the junior high school, and wanted to reach out and give you a call about everything that's going on.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know he's really excited. He can't wait to start the season. He's ready. We're working all summer.
Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. He's a great kid, and he's got a good heart, and he's really, really, really trying to produce as much as possible.
Well, he loves the game, and he's been playing since he was a little kid. He loves it.
Yeah. This is the 7th grade. This is the first time some of these kids have played organized football, and this is the first time playing school football. And it's a big transition. That if you've been playing little league ball or Pop Warner or whatever you want to call it, it's a big difference and a big transition to go from one to the other. You understand?
Yeah, I do understand. But Malik has been working really hard. Yeah, so he's ready.
Well, let me say this. My main reason for calling you is letting you know that Malik, as of right now, is not going to be able to make the cut as far as
what you say?
Well, he's not going to be able to make the cut as far as being on the team for this year. Now, I got.
Wait a minute. You said Malik. Wait. You said that Malik is not going to be able to make the team. You talking about my son? He's not going to make the team.
He's a great kid. You know, he's a great kid.
I know he's a great kid, but. Wait a minute. Now, he didn't play Pop Warner, and he was a starting quarterback. So what are you talking about? He's not going to make the team this year. He was the best they had out on that squad.
Okay, and you know what? I've heard a lot about him. I heard he did a great job.
Heard about him? Wait a minute. Have you seen his stats? 20 touchdowns in the season?
I understand.
What other kids is out there doing that?
But you know what? But right now we got a lot of different kids that are coming into this particular school. So, you know, the competition has gone greater and greater than what we could possibly understand.
Wait a minute. This is 7th grade. First of all, everybody makes the team. Nobody gets cut in the first place. You got an A team and a B team. So you telling me my baby ain't made none of them teams?
Right now, Miss Lydia, Malik, like I said, Malik is a great kid. I like it.
I know what Malik is. I know that he's a great kid, and he's a ball player. Now, I make sure of that. So don't come telling me that he's not good enough to make the cut on this 7th grade team.
Well,
don't come telling me first of all, who is the quarterback? You tell me what's going on. Who is the quarterback?
Well, actually, right now, my son is the quarterback.
Your son?
Now my son hasn't played. My son is actually the quarterback. He hasn't done any Pop Warner or anything, but he really has what it takes to be the quarterback.
He's never played football before. He's never played organized football. But he is going to be the quarterback for the 7th grade team. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, yeah, my son is actually the starting quarterback, but that's neither here nor there.
But my son don't make the team, and my son scored 20 touchdowns. 20 touchdowns. Is that what you're telling me? Oh, hell no. This is I'm calling up to that school tomorrow. I will be up there tomormo.
Well,
you will see me tomorrow.
Let me explain something.
Let me explain something to you. No. I don't know what this is. It's nepotism or whatever the you got going on around here, but hell no. My son ain't made the squad. Hell no. It's going to be smoking the city tomorrow when I get up there. You watch.
Miss Lydia, what I want to say is this. If your son would take a year off and try to get himself together and get his fundamentals together, I think that he'll probably be a greater football player when he gets to be headed to the 8th grade.
He was the rising star last year. What you talking about his fundamentals together? Your son ain't never even played this.
Well, you know what? I've worked with my son, and it's a little awkward for me to try to talk about what my son has done.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be hard for you to talk about because you don't know what your son has done. Because ain't nobody ever seen your son. You just got this dream, probably something that you ain't did. You want to live vicariously through him. Hell no,
that is not it.
My kids
that is not it. Now, I played football in school. I played in high school, and let me say this. I'm trying to do the best that I can and the best of my ability to make sure that everybody gets a good and fair shot at what's going on.
A fair shot, but he don't get to play. So what about Malik? Malik don't get no fair shot?
I think Malik
don't get to play?
He'll work out to be a better...
That's some bull. Show that to them other mothers. That's some bull. I guarantee you this, my son will be starting this year. I guarantee you this. You don't want none of this.
Okay, right now, all I can say is I need Malik to actually bring his cleats back because my son's going to need him to play in.
What? How about them cleats? Your son ain't getting your son running down that field, he going to run barefoot. He ain't getting mine. Nothing.
Ma'am, from my records understanding is that the cleats actually came from school. That's what I'm understanding.
Records the one that told you that my son can't play. Your records ain't ain't nobody thinking about your records. You, your mama, and the day she brushed your
Ma'am, I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you. All I'm trying to say is this, is that Malik is going to...
my son ain't about to do You start looking for a new job. Get your resume together.
Hey, you know what, ma'am? I'm not going to go back and forth. I got one more thing I need to say to you.
You ain't got nothing else to say to me. My son will be playing, and I'll be up there tomorrow.
I have one more thing I need to say to you. Are you listening?
Only thing you need to tell me is who I need to talk to tomorrow. Now, who?
I'll let you know that as soon as I tell you this. Are you listening?
I'm listening. What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your sister Ina got me to prank phone call you.
What?
Hello?
I'm gonna be dead.
Lydia.
I know, I'm gonna kick that. Man, I thought y'all was really close. You got me all hot in here. Woo!
You finna go down to the school and you finna whoop everybody at the school, wasn't you?
Baby, it was going down.
Oh, man, I got something to ask you. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. Oh, Lord.
I loved her.
That one right now is in my new top 3.
Yeah, I loved her.
Hey, man.
You need to get your resume together because you're going to need work. I ain't been
You trying to live vicariously through him, could you?
Man.
Because you ain't sugar honey iced tea.
Did not run down this sideline
At all. But bring his cleats,
bring
though.
them cleats.
What?
Oh, man.
What?
Every parent of a student athlete is hollering.
man, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Everybody hollering at
If
that.
you involved with your kids' sports, man, you know
Man.
exactly what that
Winning
is.
touchdowns last year, and he ain't make the team.
He was the rising star.
Who is your boy? Oh, this some of that nepotism bull. Okay.
Yes, she did say it. Yeah. Tommy, I just don't know how you think of this stuff. It's so
Tommy,
crazy.
Oh, my God.
Tommy, that one right there, that's in my new top 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
New
man.
Charlie.
Oh, mama.
Mama had you.
Big ups to all the coaches that's coaching all of our
Yeah.
children. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. We put our kids in y'all's hands, and y'all try to make athletes out of them. So we
Damn that. If you don't play mine, I'm the lady on the phone.
All right, coming up, Strawberry Letters subject, my wife's young friend. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. Guess what? We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like you're going to read this one right here. Who knows? Could be yours. You never know.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Subject, my wife's young friend. Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been married for 8 years, and my wife has owned a trendy clothing boutique for 4 years. She decided to hire young, attractive females to represent the type of clothes she sells. The store manager is a gorgeous 28-year-old woman with a banging body. 2 years ago, my wife decided to help her pay for body contouring procedures so she can always look great in the clothes at the boutique. I didn't approve, but my wife said it's her money and she did it anyway. My wife also got her a company car to use since she delivers clothes to their VIP customers. I did not like this either, but my wife bought the BMW X3 for her anyway. I also learned that for Christmas, my wife gave this woman a nice bonus for processing the online sales during the pandemic. All of my wife's reasonings for treating her so well make sense, but I'm still looking side-eyed at my wife because they're running around like best friends, going to day parties and brunches on weekends. When I travel for my job, the young lady stays at my house, so my wife will not be alone. Most women would not want this gorgeous and super fine woman around her husband, but she spends a lot of time around us. You can only imagine the thoughts that have run through my mind, but I fight the temptation to even look at her perfectly shaped butt and tiny little waist. I wouldn't be be surprised if my wife feels the same way about her because our sex life hasn't been the same recently. If they're traveling and staying in one hotel suite together, is it possible that they're more than friends? What do a 54-year-old woman and a 28-year-old woman have in common anyway? Should I question my wife? Please advise. Well, it took you long enough. It took you till the end of the letter to figure it out. All the signs are right there. I don't think anyone is that good of friends, okay? They have to take a break sometimes. Your wife sounds like this girl's sugar mama / lover to me because she's doing way too much with her. One tip-off should be that she didn't listen to anything you told her about spending money on the young woman. She bought her a car? What? That's a huge expense, and not to mention the nice Christmas bonus she gave her. And then you said it made sense. Come on now. This is way too just in your face for you not to notice this. And then you say the sex isn't the same between you and your wife. Well, no, that's because she and this younger woman with the banging body, as you call it, are in a relationship. And you're in the way. You know, she's just doing it because you're her husband at this point, it sounds like. Should you talk to her? Well, yes, I think you should. And if your wife is honest, which I doubt she'll be, you'll find out why she wants this super fine woman around her with the tiny waist and the banging body and the perfectly shaped butt. Because that's her girlfriend, okay? They're seeing each other. Steve?
Well, how much time I got? I got about 3 minutes, so let me just go on and do this. The second half of this letter, I'm going to do something special, though.
Okay.
So let's just talk about this woman who's doing all this for this woman with the banging body. Let's just get to it.
Right.
The wife decided to help her pay for body contouring procedures so she can always look great in the clothes at the boutique. Mm-hmm. That's why she paid for surgery. Okay, then let's go down. So my wife also got her a company car to use since she delivers clothes to their VIP customers. I didn't like that either, but my wife bought the BMW X3 for her anyway.
Ooh.
What? You get that to drop clothes off?
Right.
That's what you get for dropping clothes off? Okay. We ain't through. And then for Christmas, my wife gave this woman a nice bonus for processing the online sales during the pandemic. Wait a minute. Ain't that what you supposed to do?
Uh-huh.
But
to keep your business going, right.
But if you processing orders during the pandemic, what you need a car to drop them off for?
Come on. It's only logic. Come on.
Why we ain't mailing this?
I'm so damn confused. And then you said in the letter, all of my wife's reasoning for treating her so well makes sense. Make sense to who, though?
Not to us, Steve.
Because I'm confused. Let me ask you something. If you bought a girl, no. If you bought a young boy, paid for liposuction, gave him some pecs and some biceps, and then you turn around and bought a young boy a damn car so he could look good, dropping off some packages, and then if you gave a young boy a Christmas bonus cause he was delivering, making all the processing, all the online sales, and your wife told you not to do any of this, but you did it anyway, how would this look?
Right.
I ain't even gonna ask you what would happen if you bought a banging girl a body, bought a girl a car, and gave a girl a Christmas bonus. I ain't even gonna ask you that. Just if you bought a younger dude that. Dog, I don't know what to tell you, but when we come back, I'm bringing back my man, Roscoe Wallace, to help you understand what has happened through song. He wrote a lot of songs.
Oh, through song.
And we got some songs to help you with this letter.
All right, hang on, Steve, hang on. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, my wife's young friend. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is my wife's young friend.
Here this man got this woman. Now, his wife is 54, and the girl is 28. She worked for her, and she sell young clothing at this boutique for young people. So she got all attractive women working in the store to represent the clothes she sell. But this one girl who's absolutely gorgeous, she done bought her paid for all her body contouring procedures so she can always look great in the clothes at the boutique. He didn't approve of that, so his wife also got her a company car to use since she deliver clothes to their VIP customers. I ain't like this either, but the wife bought the truck anyway. Then for Christmas, the wife gave this woman a nice bonus for processing online sales during the pandemic. Now, is she processing online sales or is she dropping off stuff with the car? Then he said, my wife's reasoning for cheating her so well makes sense. Boy.
Crazy part,
boy,
right?
So you just trying not to go along with it. You trying not to see it. Now the woman is wonderful. What woman brings a fine woman around her husband? She spent a lot of time around us. You can only imagine the thoughts that have been running through my mind, but I fight the temptation to even look at her perfectly shaped butt and tiny little waist. Well, you notice what it was. I wouldn't be surprised if my wife feel the same way about her because our sex life ain't been the same recently. Now, if they traveling and staying in one hotel suite together, is it possible that they more than friends? Well, let me ask you something. If you got money for surgery, and you got money to buy a new car, and you got money for Christmas bonuses, how you ain't got money for your own damn hotel room for the girl? Right. You done bought her everything else, but you just can't buy her own damn hotel room. Sir, you know what's going on. Well, please, let's welcome to the show the one and only Roscoe Wallace, who has some songs that he wrote. What's going on, everybody? I'm back. Where you going? Where's in your world? Way back Wednesday?
Yeah.
What you call it? Throwback Thursday?
Throwback Thursday.
Okay, cool. I'm here. I wrote some songs in my career. A lot of y'all don't know this white boy right here. Sanford Townsend Band. They wrote a song called Smoke from a Distant Fire, and I wrote this for the dude in the letter. Okay.
Yeah.
You left me here on your way to paradise. You pulled the rug right out from under my life. I know where you're going. I knew when you came home last night. And here's what you need to know. 'Cause your eyes has a mist from the smoke of a distant fire. See, that's what he need to know right there. Because there's some smoke going on in a distant fire right there.
Yeah.
And you know, he having trouble with that. You know, and so his other songs right here, like, hold on, let me do this one for you. 1, 2. I'm gonna just start in the middle. Bet you lie awake nights, never rest a bit.
Hey.
Wishing it would all disappear. Oh, but still the bottom line is you got to deal with it. And to yourself at least be fair. Said holding on.
Not holding on.
It's very hard to do when love's gone. And that's no lie. I said holding on. It's very hard to do. Very, very hard to do when love is gone.
You better end it.
Go ahead, Roscoe.
Yeah. That's another hit I wanted to write for you.
Yeah.
A room is still a room, even when there's nothing there but gloom. But a room is not a house, and a house is not a home when the two of us are far apart, and one of us has a broken heart.
Sounds like it hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, these are songs that he need to know because he's struggling. You know.
He really is.
And all this here. Y'all want another one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, hold on. You took me riding in your rocket, you gave me a star, and then a half a mile from heaven, you dropped me back down to this cold, cold world. I would not do that to a damn dog. Oh, baby, yeah. Ooh, yeah. These songs right here. See, I wrote all these songs for people like that to get in a situation like that. I don't want to stop in and just share my talent and all my gift with people and tell them hang on in there, but love is gone. And it's hard to hold on.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Roscoe. Thank you. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter.
Pump it up.
On Instagram and Facebook.
Pull up to the bump.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for a round of Would You Rather. Here we go. Would you rather be alone for the next 5 years or never be alone for the next 5 years?
Just was like just nobody though. Nobody at all.
B.
Us alone. Yeah.
That would be the very definition.
Don't give me round.
I'm gonna get B. I got to sleep with somebody.
I done got tired of me a lot of times. I can't just be with me. I get some.
I don't talk back enough.
What, Steve?
I don't talk back enough to myself. Conversation is limited.
Okay.
All right.
I get tired of me.
Would you rather be the richest person in the world?
Hey.
You don't care.
Hey.
You don't care.
Hey. I don't give a damn what B is. I don't give a damn.
B is, would you rather be the smartest person in the world?
My stupid ass.
No.
The hell, I want to be the smartest person in the world. I'm offended. I watched Jeopardy that time when that dude had won 19 times in a row. I was offended the entire time.
Why?
Stupid ass. You ain't ride no bike when you was a little boy. Where was your truck at? You don't date nobody? Because for you to know that much.
He didn't have a childhood.
Dog.
Yeah. All right, moving on to, would you rather have sex the night before or would you rather wake up to sex?
A and B.
The night before what? The night before what?
The night before, just before, at night. Would you rather have sex at night?
I'm usually up. I got to go, so I'll take it at night.
You'll take it at night.
It don't really matter as long as it's happening.
Okay. Now that's what Junior said. Yeah,
I don't really have to go to sleep. I would rather be put to sleep. Knock my ass.
All right, last one, guys. Here's a Halloween question: would you rather spend Halloween night at a funeral home, or would you rather spend Halloween night at a cemetery?
They all dead in here. You know that.
No, give me that cemetery. Them people at that funeral home, they be moving still.
Yeah, I'm gonna be outside.
No,
you can run at the cemetery. You might slam up into a couple of tombstones, but I'm not finna be in here and hear noises.
Could you?
What do you mean they could you work at the funeral home?
Hey, when the funeral director come back that morning, he gonna put all them bodies back up. Who tore these curtains down like that? Why is no paneling on the wall?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time now for Comedy Roulette. J. Anthony Brown, please explain.
It's very simple. Very, very simple. You take 3 subjects, put them on a wheel, spin it, where it stops. Because we're comedians, professional comedians, we can make it funny. Watch us do it. Watch us do it.
All right.
Okay.
Here are the categories. Embarrassing things kids say. Embarrassing things kids say. Excuses people say to eat stuff they're not supposed to. I like that one. The doctor said it was okay. All right. And made up conspiracy theories. Made up conspiracy theories. All right. Here we go.
Okay,
spin the wheel. See where it stops. It stopped. All right. It stopped on embarrassing things kids say. Embarrassing things kids say.
Embarrassing things kids say. Here we go. Comedy roulette. Hey, Mama, how come my little brother look like Uncle Kenny? Can you answer that for me? I need to.
All right. Embarrassing things kids say. Hey, look, everybody, he got something on his lip. It looked like it burned.
Embarrassing things kids say. Daddy, why is our neighbor over here? I thought you didn't like him. Boy. Shut your mouth.
Embarrassing things kids say.
My mama gonna be a minister because she called Jesus a lot at night.
Oh. Be quiet.
Embarrassing things kids say. Daddy, I thought you said grandmama breath smell like boo-boo. You said that. I heard you say it.
Okay.
Beat it fine.
This embarrassing things kids say, and this was a true statement my nephew actually made. Hey, Uncle Kier, how come you and Uncle Steve don't have the same money? Y'all do the same thing. Take your ass in the room. Right
I love your
now.
family so much.
Worry about that. Hey, shut up. You eat, don't you?
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Embarrassing things kids say.
All right, Steve.
I saw this one before.
Embarrassing things kids say.
Mama,
Yeah.
my thing won't go down.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
That's pretty
Real
bad.
embarrassing.
I saw a little boy do that in the grocery store one time. The grocery store laughed my ass off.
Oh, my God.
Here we go. Embarrassing things kids say. You were talking a whole lot of trash before that white man came over here. Why are you changing your mind now?
Embarrassing things kids say. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Lisa just left. Ooh, y'all see each other? Hey, get your ass in the damn room. Quit talking.
Player.
Not speaking.
Embarrassing things kids say. Mama, your wig is crooked again. Yeah. I want to straighten it.
All right, come on, Steve. Embarrassing things kids say. Last one.
Mama, when I opened the door last night, why was Daddy on his knees in the bed?
Whoa. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah. Pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
Pretty embarrassing.
Go ahead,
How do you
Dad. Go
answer
ahead,
that?
Dad.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Comedy Roulette from the guy.
We do it.
We'll be back with more of today's trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 20 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We all know that Halloween is right around the corner, right? Well, according to CNET.com, watching a horror or a scary movie can actually de-stress you. What? It can actually de-stress you. That's what it says. This is
I want to
according
make a statement as we read this on behalf of everybody on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. The following statement that Shirley Strawberry is about to make is a white statement.
It very much is.
Off of CNET.com. All right, listen. So they say apparently watching horror movies allows you to forget your own daily fears and worries and get totally involved in other people's fears and worries.
But if you scared though, them ain't other people's fears. That's your other fear.
Right.
I'm already stressed now. I'm watching a movie stress me out because I'm scared now.
Mm-hmm. It distracts you from your anxiety. It puts you, your own problems in perspective. The world may be a mess. Politics may be stressful and your job may be terrible, but at least a psycho killer isn't chasing you around with an axe.
And that relaxes you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Every time I see Jason, I get sleepy. Yeah.
Put you in a woo-saw mood.
Yeah.
All right. We're moving on.
Watching Poltergeist come out TV. Now I'm sitting over here, I'm looking at my TV.
Right. You're not relaxing.
You're here. Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on, Steve. J. Anthony Brown is here to murder another hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am on a delay.
Yes, you are.
But he is here. Don't be alarmed. I was doing something.
And we're doing something. It's called Your Show.
Your radio.
Guess what? Do it.
Hi, everybody.
Why are you out of breath?
I was just out of breath from following Steve. First I did the can do. That took a lot of breath. Then I went, and all of that. All right, everybody, it's Halloween. Here's a Halloween ditty for you on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Check it out. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, damn, it's Halloween. Now I got to buy some candy. Kids holding out their hands. I think that big one was 23. Grown folks holding babies. They come from all over, interrupting me while I'm watching TV. How many Donald Trump will I see? Too many babies. Too many babies. Too many babies. Damn, I hate Halloween. Too many babies. Too many babies. Too many babies. All age, generate, baby dressing, screaming, mooing, lying, nice try, why, guy, trick-or-treating is a child thing, such a scary face, hey, you can bet, I'll be set, the J, the A, funny, the brown, the spot, y'all, but I don't wanna brag, too many babies, too many babies, too many babies, damn, I hate Halloween, too many babies, too many babies, too many babies, yeah. Too many babies. Damn, I hate Halloween. Too many babies. Too many babies.
So
That's fire right there, Jay.
I'm going to play it at my wife's Halloween carnival in the backyard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that she throwing for all the grandkids.
That's going to be great.
I'm going to play it.
Too many babies.
Damn, I hate
Halloween.
I'm going to play that in the backyard speakers at my wife's.
Wait a minute.
My wife went all in for these grandkids.
She went all in?
Oh, man.
So adorable.
I told you
it's a whole nother expense line.
I'm
telling you, it will be, in my neighborhood, it probably will be 10,000 kids that come over in the
mine
area.
too. That's it, Jay.
10,000.
10,000?
Easy. 10,000 kids,
That's
man.
a lot of kids.
Hey, this year I'm going to dress up as healthy.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are at the final break of the day with just one more thing. Steve's closing remarks. What do you have for us what do you have for us today, sir? Your wisdom, drop it.
Okay, today I thought I'd talk to you about something with a little bit different angle to it. It's going to be positive, but I want to talk to you about something that many people consider negative. I want to talk to you today about disappointment, because I think that we all have to grapple with disappointment from time to time. The problem with disappointment is that disappointment also, if you don't understand it, disappointment can turn so ugly so fast. Too many people allow disappointment to turn into resentment. Too many people allow disappointment to turn into a final verdict. so to speak. In other words, so many people think that this disappointment for them symbolizes the end. When you allow for disappointment to turn into resentment, and you allow disappointment to turn into the final verdict, you're losing what disappointment actually can become for you. And I want you all to start looking at disappointment as motivation. How many times have you been faced with something that was disappointing? Let's say you go in to get a job and you're on your last interview, and I have been in this position, man. I was trying to get an insurance job one time years ago, and I went in and I had gone through about 3 or 4 interviews. I was at my final interview, and I said, man, I'm about to get this job, man. Get my little family together. I'll be all right. And got to that interview, and they told me no. And the reason they gave me for not hiring me was I had moved too many times over the past 7 years, and that represented to their company a sign of unstableness. That disappointment for me was gut-wrenching. I actually got in my car, my little 72 Chevy, and I was driving off, man. And tears was in my eyes when I got up on the freeway, and I drove back and I looked back over at that big building with that big powerful name on it. And I had gone through 4 interviews, and all of a sudden I was so disappointed in not getting hired. But you know what I learned to do though? From that moment on, I turned all my disappointment into motivation. I said, okay, now this might not be right for everybody, but I use it as a challenge. I use all my disappointments as, okay, I'll show you. I use them all as motivation. From the time my teacher told me that you ain't gonna never be nothing, that there's no way they'll put somebody like you on TV because you have a stuttering problem and you can't even talk. I said, okay, but who are you who is issuing out this disappointment? Because you're not gonna make me resent you. And you're not going to cause me to think that you're denying me this opportunity or you handing me this bad news of disappointment. I'm not going to allow you to be my final verdict. You will not be the truth teller in my life. You are not going to be the person who is the author of my destiny. You are not it. That belongs to God, not you. And I will not give that to anyone. So when you're facing disappointment, do not hand that disappointment over to the person who gave it to you in the form of empowerment. Do not allow them to control your destiny with this one piece of disappointment that causes you to go into such resentment that you become bitter, that all of a sudden now all you think about is that, and you develop this nasty attitude. You don't have to do that. And you also don't have to let them become the final verdict. They are not the author of your destiny. They are not the author of your future. They are not. That belongs to God and only God. Don't let them trip you up. And I'm saying this because I've had many, many, many disappointments. You ain't this, you ain't that. I've had shows canceled, gigs taken. I've been fired from radio. I've been all of that. Oh, I've had some disappointing setbacks. But let me tell you something I've learned to do. I've learned to take all those setbacks and use them as motivation. And I just quietly say to myself, you ain't my God. You ain't the author of my destiny. You didn't create me. You don't know me. You have no say-so in the real outcome of who I'm going to be and what I'm going to turn myself into. It's not you. And I'll not give you the power to do that to me. You who think you have the power by telling me no, by turning me down, by refusing me, by voting against me, by saying that I'm not the right one for the part. They're saying that your company don't need a person like me, by telling me that I represent an unstable person, by telling me that I don't have what it takes. No. It's just because you don't know. Because you don't know what God really has for me. And that ain't your fault. So why bear resentment for these people who are causing this disappointment in your life? You don't have to do that because they are not the author of your destiny. And don't you dare give them that. You take that disappointment and you use it as the motivation. I feel sorry for people who tell me no, because you know what I know? I know they just don't know what God has for me. And I end up somehow, through God's grace and mercy, showing them all. Keep the right attitude, y'all. God got something for you through all your disappointments. Y'all have a great weekend, okay?
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.